Hi preschool friends, it's Miss Shelly, and we are going to read a story called Peter's Chair. This is Peter right here, and this is his chair. The author and the illustrator of this story is Ezra Jack Keats. Remember, the author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi ho, what did you know? The author writes the words. And then the illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi ho, what did you know? The illustrator draws the pictures. Good job. All right, let's read about Peter's chair. Here we go. Peter stretched as high as he could. There. His tall building was finally finished. Look how tall his building is. Is it taller or shorter than him? It is taller than him, and we know that because he is on his tippy toes. Crash! Down it came. Shh, called his mother. You'll have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought. And they painted it pink. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint Sister's high chair? It's my high chair, Peter whispered. He saw his crib and muttered, my crib. It's painted pink too. Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, Peter shouted. He's pretty excited they didn't paint his chair yet. He picked it up and he ran to his room. Let's run away, Willie, he said. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. Willie got his bone. They went outside and stood in front of his house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. But he couldn't fit in the chair. Why do you think he can't fit in the chair? That's right, because he's gotten bigger. He's not so little anymore. His mother came to the window and called, won't you come back to us, Peter dear? We have something very special for lunch. Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear, but Peter got an idea. Oh, I wonder what his idea is. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. That rascal, he's hiding behind the curtain, she said happily. See, she says he's behind the curtain because she sees his shoes. Do you think he's behind the curtain? Let's find out. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. Here I am, shouted Peter. He was hiding behind that chest, wasn't he? Sneaky little guy. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. Daddy, said Peter, let's paint the little chair pink for Susie. And they did. And then what did the dog do? The dog stepped in the paint and got it all over the floor. Silly dog. The end. So I have a couple of questions for you about Peter's chair. How do things change at Peter's house when his baby sister arrives? Do any of you have a baby sister or a baby brother like Peter? If so, how did things change in your house? And what does Peter do with his favorite chair? What does he do first? He runs away with it, that's right. And then what does he decide to do? He decides to help his dad paint it for his baby sister. That's right. How does Peter feel at the end of this story? Does he seem happier? Does he seem better? Like he's okay with having a baby sister? Yes, he does. I am so glad that Peter is now happy and he's ready for that baby sister. See you later, friends.